Hey man, what's up? I want to test you on how well you know yourself.
And I bet you're going to fail.
Alright, so what I'd like for you to do is to put your hands up in the air as high as you can. While you do that, I'm going to take a quick nap because I'm tired as hell.
6.5 hours later.
Alright, so now that you put your hands in the air as high as you can, now I want you to put them a little bit higher. So now if your response is anything except, I cannot put my hands any higher, then you failed. You failed. Failed. But that's okay because we learn from our failures. Now I want you to examine what just happened there. The first time I asked you to put your hands in the air as high as they could possibly go. And you put your hands up. Now the second time I asked you to put your hands up a little bit higher. That second request should have not been possible if the first time you had put your hands up as high as they could possibly go. So I guess my question to you would be, why is it that as human beings we don't push ourselves as far as we can go? Now I want you to answer that question on your own, and discuss it in the comments below. I will be reading the comments. But personally, I feel like my reason is that the first time when I say I'm going to go as far as I could possibly go, I go as far as I could possibly go without being uncomfortable. And I fear that if I push a little further, I'll be pushing to the point where it's uncomfortable. Interesting thing is, when I go past that point of so-called comfort, I find that it's actually not all that bad, and I could handle it. And honestly, if I really wanted to, I could even push a third time. Now that exercise is so simple, it's stupid. But the message behind it is huge. Now I remember a while back, a girl shared with me a message that went something along the lines of, trees grow as high as they can. Lions run as fast as they can. Fish, they swim as hard as they can. As human beings, we are God's highest form of creation, and yet we don't push ourselves to our absolute limit. We don't do the best we can. We don't wake up in the morning and just push and push and push until we can't push anymore. We wake up in the morning, compare ourselves to our neighbor, say, oh, I'm not as good, or I'm better than him, so I don't need to grow. Or I'm not as good, so I can't grow as fast as that. It doesn't matter. You wake up in the morning, you realize who you are, and you push for greatness. You push for your absolute limit. Don't allow these mental chains and limitations that either you, family, friends, or media has placed on you to affect your growth. I saw this really powerful image on Tumblr once, you might have seen it, of the circus elephant, fully grown elephant that was tied to a tree, a little baby tree, a little sapling, a twig, right? The thing was probably like this thick, seriously. And the elephant wasn't going anywhere. The story behind it was that this circus elephant, as a baby, it had been chained to a ball, this really heavy weighted ball. And, first couple of months in captivity, it tried to escape and all. Every day it tried to leave, and then every day it realized slowly that it wasn't going anywhere with that ball attached to its neck, right? So once the trainers, the circus trainers, had it in the elephant's mind that it had no chance of escaping, they no longer had to use the ball. Now, anytime they placed the elephant inside the chain or a rope or whatever, anytime they had something around the elephant's neck, it would not move because it believed that it could not escape. So after I saw that image and read that story, I asked myself the question, why is it as human beings we don't push as far as we can go? We don't do as much as we can do. Why is it that as God's highest form of creation, we don't daily tap into our potential? It's a hard question to ask, but I'm asking that you ask it of yourself and of everyone around you. And when you come up with an answer, whether it be fear, we feel like it's because society has placed limitations in our minds, whatever the answer may be, post it in the comment section down below, and I will reply to you as soon as possible, and I hope that we can get some type of discussion going. But that's it for me, guys. Shout out to Ivan Numali. He's the first person to get all 5 Disney characters right in my last video. He's a good friend of mine, so yeah, shout out to Ivan. Hi, Ivan. Also, if you like this video, please take the time to like it. And also, again, I'd love to hear your response to the question, so please leave your response in the comment down below and I will reply to you. One more thing I want to ask of you is that you share this video so that we can get more responses and get more of a discussion going, because I'd really like to know the answer. You know, what is it that's limiting you? What's limiting me? What's limiting the human race as a whole? And what can we do to change it? You know, so until next time, guys, keep being awesome. Don't be average. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces. Have a great day. Bye.